Hey, what's up? My name is Kenneth and you're watching Boss Your Money. You might already have seen my previous video on national bonds, but today we're going to discuss what's new with national bonds. So stick around. National bonds is a great starter investment for anyone living in the UAE. If you haven't seen my old video on national bonds, I highly recommend that you do check it out. And if you don't know what national bonds are, to put it very simply, it is a place for you to invest quite safely, and in return you get a chance to win multiple draws throughout the year, as well as earn a profit share from their investments at the end of the year. This video is going to focus on most of the products that they offer and what you need to know about some of them before you get into national bonds investing. Now, as you can see, there are 423,000 prizes that can be won every single year, out of which 8 of them are 1 million dirham draws. There are 4 Nissan petrol draws, there are 12 Tesla draws, there are 384 winners for the 5,000 dirham prize, 3,000 winners for the 500 dirham prize, and 420,000 winners for the 50 dirham prize. If you're an expat or a non-resident, every single quarter starting from January will be a 1 million dirham draw. This is for expats. I'll come to the UAE nationals in a bit. Now remember, the 1 million dirham draw is not eligible for everyone. You have to be invested a minimum of 25,000 dirhams or be part of the active regular savings plan. But if you are going to be investing in just the savings bonds, then you need to have a minimum investment of 25,000 dirhams to be eligible for the 1 million dirham draw. The Tesla draw will be every month on the first Monday. The winner would be one person, either an expat or a non-resident or a UAE national. And the way you're eligible for this prize is you have to be invested a minimum of 5,000 dirhams if you're doing the savings bonds, or be part of the regular savings plan. Now, the regular savings plan can be very, very attractive because it is very easy to get started and the minimum requirement to get started is very low. So it's very attractive. So stick around till the end when we get into the regular savings plan and its details. The 5,000 dirham draw is also on the first Monday of every month. 1 female, 1 minor, 6 regular savers and 12 individual savers are the ones who would be eligible for this draw. And you also need a 5,000 dirham savings bond or an active regular savings plan to be eligible for the 5,000. The 500 dirham draw will also be on the first Monday of every month. 10 females will be eligible, 10 minors will be eligible, 40 regular savers and 100 individual savers are who are going to be eligible for the 500 dirham draw. And you only need to be invested with 1,000 dirhams if you are doing the savings bond scheme, or if you are part of the regular savings plan, then you are automatically eligible. For the 50 dirham draw, again, first Monday of every month, 2,000 females are eligible, 2,000 minors are eligible, 3,500 regular savers are eligible, and 16,000 individual savers. What this means is, whether you're a female, whether you're a minor, or you're a regular saver, you will still be included in that 16,000 regular savers. I want to make that clear. If you are a female or a minor, you are still included in that 3,500 regular savers. And of course, if you are a minor or a female, then that is exclusively for you. Again, for the 50 dirham draw, you need to have a minimum investment of 1,000 dirhams if you have the savings bonds, or you have to be part of the active regular savings plan. And this is the rewards program for the UAE nationals. It's very similar in the way it works. If you are a UAE national, I highly recommend that you pause the video and go through this information, or visit the National Bonds website and you will find all the information that you're looking for. The first product they offer is called Savings Bonds, and this is the simplest product they offer. All you have to do to get started is have an Emirates ID, or I believe even if you are visiting, you can invest using your passport. But just take your Emirates ID, go into the National Bonds office or to an exchange house, hand over 100 dirhams, and you're good to go. You started investing in national bonds, starting for as low as 100 dirhams. The second product is called Term Sukuk, and Term Sukuk allows you to invest in national bonds in a short to medium term investment, and in return you get entries into some of the draws as well as profit sharing at the end of the year. The next product they offer is called Sukuk Al Noor, and this is where you can contribute towards combating blindness and visual impairment. And it's a great cause, and if you are interested, you can always check it out. The fourth option when it comes to national bonds is you can actually gift your loved ones a national bond certificate which means they will be invested in national bonds for the amount that you gift them. And I find it so much better when you gift someone the opportunity to start investing, start their investment journey, than to get them something that they are not going to use in a couple of weeks or months. The fifth product that National Bonds offers is called Accelerator Savings Plan, and this is a very interesting product. You can basically expect, based on past performance, a return of 10% per annum, but that is going to be in your 10th year. So the way it works is the first year you will be expecting about 1% ROI per annum. The second year would be about 2%, third year 3%, and so on up to the 10th year, where you can expect 10%. You are still eligible for the draws, but this is a long-term investment option if you are interested in going that route. The minimum investment required for this plan is just 200 dirhams. The next option is called Booster 12. Booster 12 allows you to invest for 3 years, and you can expect a return of 12% per annum on this investment. And the minimum investment required to get into Booster 12 is 10,000 dirhams. You do get entry into some of the draws as well using the Booster 12, and your profits are paid out every quarter and not yearly. They also have the Tejuri option, and this basically works kind of like a savings account. Another option for you is called the payout. This is a 2-year plan. With payout, you can expect about 11% return on investment per annum. You get monthly profit payouts, and you get entries into some of the draws. The USD certificates are another great option. This is quite newly launched. It wasn't there when I made my previous video. And this is great if you want to invest in USDs. You can literally go and purchase USD certificates, and in return you can expect about a 3% ROI per annum. And it's a 1-year investment, but only a 30-day lock-in period. There are no subscription fees or early redemption fees, and your initial investment or minimum investment is only $5,000 US. They have other plans like the Advanced Booster 12%, they have the 2-year booster, they have the Sukuk Al Waqaf, and the pledging scheme. I'm not getting into all of this in detail. If you are interested, I highly recommend that you go into the National Bonds website and checking it out. But my favorite is the regular savings plan, the My Plan. And the reason I love it so much is the barrier to entry is so low and it is so easy to get started. And you don't have to have that 25,000 dirhams minimum investment like you do with the savings bonds to be involved in the million dirham draw or the cars or any such thing. You can start for as little as 100 dirhams per month, and you have to go to National Bonds to set this up. But once you set it up, it is absolutely hassle-free. The money that you decide to invest will be directly debited from your savings account, and it will be invested into your National Bonds account. And you can always track it using the SMS service. You will receive an SMS when they do the investment. You also have the option to just use the app and see all of the profits, all of the winnings, and how much you are invested in National Bonds. Now remember, at the time of setting up, you have to give a mandate as to how many months you want this direct debit to go on for, or how long is your My Plan for. And if you do set it up for 1 year, for example, and if you want to withdraw the amount after 9 months also as an example, then there are no cancellation fees, but there is a 0.5% subscription fee on your total planned investment. So if you are investing 100 dirhams for 12 months, that's 1,200 dirhams, and you will be charged 0.5% of that 1,200 dirhams if you do withdraw the amount or cancel the My Plan before the term that you have signed up for. But if you have completed the term that you have signed up for, if it's 1 year or 2 years, whatever it is, if you have completed that term, then there are absolutely no charges, no subscription fees or cancellation charges or anything. You're free to withdraw the amount at any time. Now remember, we talked about the difference between My Plan or the active regular savings plan versus the savings bonds. Here's an important point that you need to know. Suppose you are invested for 100 dirhams for a year, your total investment would be 1,200 dirhams. Now remember, if you go and invest 1,200 dirhams into the normal savings plan, the savings bonds, then you would be eligible only for the 50 dirham draw and the 500 dirham draw. But because you're part of the My Plan, you're eligible for the car draw, you're eligible for the million dirham draw, you're eligible for every single draw, even with only 1,200 dirhams invested. But if you stop the My Plan program and you still remain to keep that 1,200 dirhams, it gets converted into the savings bond scheme, and you will no longer be eligible for those bigger draws. So you need to be actively invested in the My Plan program to be eligible, or you need to have 25,000 dirhams minimum to be eligible for the million dirham draw, and so on, as we earlier discussed. If you found value from this video, please leave a like and check out my other videos if you want to grow your personal finance journey. If you have any questions about National Bonds, do let me know in the comment section, or you can always contact them directly and visit their website. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.